I don't know. I don't have a lot of willpower, so I'm not going to bother to see if it's encoding frames, and we're just going to start. Boom! I probably should have checked. Is Taylor there? Ramon, are you there?
Yep.
Okay,
Ramon.
cool. Taylor will come back whenever he comes back. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't hear you. Welcome to the Ilderon Tales. This is Group C. What is a party? Baby, don't hurt me no more.
Group C, also known as Constant Disappointment, the party.
That's pretty fun. Anyways, this is Group C Through the Heart, Episode 6, and I will be controlling Netra and Altus tonight, I think. And I think that's everyone. Yeah, that's missing. We are playing Dungeons & Dragons. It is a role-playing game. Everything you are going to see tonight is live storytelling. Nothing is scripted. It's going to be improvisational, and everything you are going to see can happen in any myriad of thousands of ways. The world we are playing in is a homebrewed setting called Ilderon. You can learn more about it by going to www.ilderontales.com and reading about our world. There's a wiki and there's a world anvil link to the end of this month that you can go and look at. What else? Oh yeah, age. If you're under the age of 14 and you are watching this, please consult your parents before you proceed. As Jackal said, there was no Altus sex that happened here, but it is potential content that you can encounter on this channel. And finally, let's do a tidbit before we get into it super heavy tonight. So I have been giving information about the world of Ilderon. Rob, are you dying?
I'm good.
Oh, okay. I've been giving information about the world of... That is true. Ilderon that relates to the story or doesn't relate to the story. Is there anything anybody wants to know? Otherwise, I will pick something at random.
Is Alyan just separate from Rion? Like, are they their own country? Like, I never really understood that.
So a lot of what happened with elves and the world of Ilderon is unrecorded because they are the prehistoric people of this setting, and they were also ageless. So the events of history weren't really important for them to record because they would live forever, and their life experiences would change every 1,000 years or so. And so, in the history of Ilderon, what is kind of known from those recorded early years, there is 3,000 years of Ilderon's recorded history, but Ilderon itself has existed for about 35,000 years. And so, in that time period, the elves have did a lot of things. But one of the main divisions of their culture happened when Dilo and Rona was born, and that Sarai, which are mortal humans, started spawning from the earth fire. At that point, there was kind of a discussion amongst the Council of Elves of, these mortals are spawning and they live like the wick of a candle. Their lives are so short. They come, they burn out, they die. And the fires that, their lives can catch fire and spread in so many areas of, humans just kind of bring war. And so there was, discussion of what to do about them. And the world was mostly explored by the elves at this point. And they'd known things about Alyan, and so a detachment of elves from Rion went into Cedal to make sure humans didn't spread into this potentially really dangerous part of the continent. And over the thousands of years that they've been there just shepherding those forests, Alyan has become a separate nation. But a lot of the councils and races and clans inside of Alyan default to the guidance of Rion. So when, like the Milanthelgarge and Prius Mari comes to Ililnagai and says, we need to protect this temple, Alyan will send thousands of Shadow Knights to, their mother country's call of, like, they're a separate country, but it's kind of, I guess it would be more, and I was discussing this with people earlier this week, and I don't remember who it was, but a lot of the cultures and civilizations in Ilderon are more of empires than they are kingdoms. Like, Ililnagai is a collection of, 6 city-states. Rion and Alyan, you could kind of think of, like, them as a singular empire with 2 different nations. They're united in faith. And, yeah. Does that answer your question? So, is it a separate country? Yes. Do they still answer Rion's call? Yes.
Okay.
Probably would have been the easier way to say all of that. Yeah, so... Hey, that's a tidbit. Alyan's a place that exists.
Essentially like an elven colony.
Yeah. And within Alyan, there are lots of human and other races that live within those forests. And those forests, and they are, protected by the elves, so long as they don't venture to, the, I think it's Shadowtop is their capital, or not their capital, but the place where the Shadow Knights are stationed. But, like, the Kalkin, Kalpress is actually in Alyan, and there's a very popular city called Mentori, which is like a small training base for the Shadow Knights off the edge of the forest that lots of people like to come and challenge the elves of the forest and, the eternal protectors. And they feel like if you can best one of, like, these timeless knights, that just, like, speaks to your strength as a fighter. And then also lots of new Shadow Knights come to train inventory and stuff, and it's kind of like the mixing pot for elven culture. Whereas Rion, only elves are allowed past the port city on Rion, which that port city is right here. I forget its exact name. I'm pretty sure it's called Ilillan. But yeah, all right, let's get started tonight. Does anybody want to handle the recap? I know Jackal just read it.
No, you got it.
Alright. So, I don't remember the date that the session started on. Let's 48th. See. The night of the 27th. Yeah, the night of the 27th. I had to look that up. Alright, so it has been a while since
that's why. Sorry.
Yeah, it has been a while since this group had met. They were staying in a brothel called the Lucky Lass. The session started on the night of the 27th. As everybody was sleeping, everybody was kind of having bad dreams. But Netra actually had a nightmare that was so vivid it woke her up. And it was of a growing cloud of darkness over the Alyan forests. And the rivers of the western rivers of Cedal. I forgot their exact names. And Netra was pulled into corrupted waters. That nightmare woke her up, and the rest of the party was able to sleep through theirs. In the morning, everybody woke up and started meeting down in the lobby and strategizing what they were going to do for the day. Fravia and Roman whispered mischievously, I guess, or suspiciously to each other before they finally joined the party, and Galstina informed Fravia, like, yo, you're new here, so I'm gonna just let you know you probably shouldn't whisper to him, because he's also really new, and he knows a lot of deadly people, and we're not sure if he's deadly people. But then she also, I think she said she was really good whispering peeps. The party, or rather Fravia and Roman shared that a shape-shifting assassin was likely on the loose, one that would be after Lydia. The party was then determined to leave and go about their business, but they were still waiting on Lil Haran to wake up. They sent Lumigrax to get Lil Haran. Lil Haran was having an emotional breakdown, and Lumigrax was not good at dealing with it. She has said that she feels like that the party looks to her in all of these diplomatic situations, and if she misspeaks or does something wrong, it would not only be her life, but everybody in the parties, and the stress was a lot to handle. And Lumigrax did an okay job of comforting her. She put on a strong face and said, or basically kind of gave the aura that she couldn't show weakness inside of Harder, especially as an Ililnagian, as things could go sour in negotiations very quickly. She is now wearing a warrior's braid that she did not earn, which is essentially challenging the world to try and take it from her, which we'll see. Moving on from there, she convinced Lumigrax to act on his deal in Storm's Nest, the one that was given to him by High Councilwoman Anadelia Renalpaw Surreal. Lumigrax, a long time ago, kidnapped a High Councilwoman's wife, and the High Councilwoman wanted revenge, but she didn't really hold any vendetta for taking Lumigrax's life or causing him pain. Instead, she asked Lumigrax to commit a murder for her. There was somebody who she did have a vendetta against, and she asked Lumigrax to kill them. Lumigrax was uncertain if he wanted to do this, and he went to the prison and talked to the woman before he determined on his own that she's probably evil and shouldn't be breathing. Lumigrax then killed her, and Anadelia's plan was set in motion to wipe the memory from Lumigrax's mind and for him to testify against a different noble who sent him on the task. After 2 hours of going through this testimony, Lumigrax was eventually freed under the agreement that he would come back and testify in a trial. And Lumigrax was allowed to walk while they went after the true culprit of the crime. From there, the party was informed that Lumigrax was under the sway of powerful magic when he came to Storm's Nest, and they were just like, yeah, sure he is. And then the party left Storm's Nest and headed north towards Beakerhold. On the first night of travel, the party noticed 2 plumes of smoke coming from south of them, and they were setting up camp for the night. So yeah, let's pick up there. And if I was a good DM, I would have my notes out already. Alright, it is the 28th of Hunter. Alis, it is the night of the 28th of Hunter. Alis is dead. You are on...
You gotta remind me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you sad over the fact that
Alis
was brutally murdered.
She's really dead. Like, oh yeah, my god, blood everywhere.
By someone who did not have a lot of insight on the situation, but ultimately was acting on the character of his heart, which it's pretty good character. Alright, so it is the 28th of Hunter. It is the evening. You are a day north of Ardersirai. crossing the main... Oh, wait, you're past the river. Because the map's not entirely accurate with that river. Alright, what do... I'm gonna say the Riverlands are behind you guys by 8 miles. Yes. That's good. Yes, 8 miles south of you guys. What do you want to do?
Well, isn't Roman the only person that would notice the fires?
Am I the only person that noticed the fire?
Let's see. How hard are plumes of smoke to find on the night sky?
I mean, it depends on how the night is. If it's a clear night, cloudy,
That's a good point. Have we rolled a weather die for this region at this time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is raining. Okay. Yeah, it is raining.
Oh, good, perfect.
Yeah, so I would say kind of difficult. Yeah, so I'm going to set DCs for both of these smoke plumes. And let's see who hit me with Fravia's passive perception.
14.
Yeah, Fravia doesn't notice. I know Dusty's not going to notice. Altus doesn't notice. Lumbergrax is probably not going to notice. Lumbergrax doesn't notice. Oh, Lumbergrax is going to notice one to the south. He's going to notice one. And Netra is not going to notice either. Alright.
Nothing is wrong here.
The size of the two smoke columns for Roman are different. There is a larger one to the southeast and a smaller one to the southwest. Lumbergrax notices the smaller one to the southwest.
Would I maybe be able to surmise what the size difference might entail?
I'll allow you to roll a survival or an insight check on it.
An insight check, because I'm better. So. Wait, am I better at those? I am better at those.
The size difference between the large and small one, maybe they're burning more stuff to keep people warm, more people warm, and with the larger one, or perhaps a larger area is being burned. Those are the two things that come to your mind.
So how's everybody grouped up? Like, how would I, to the park?
Let's see. Loharin would definitely be setting up her tent, and she has offered Lumbergrax a place to stay in it, as has been previously stated. I think Lydia has a tent, and Gilcina and Lathy do not have a tent. They have their bedrolls out in the rain. And, yeah, let's see. I feel like Geisen would be helping create some sort of shelter
a tree
for them.
or anything.
And these Riverlands, yes,
okay.
There are some forests occasionally as you are heading northwards. They are well off the pathways, but I mean, I assume you'd sleep near one as a campsite because you wouldn't sleep on the road.
Okay, I was just trying to figure out, like, is there any, like, the trees nearby that we were all camping under, like for shelter, rain, a little bit at least.
Well, see, here is the thing. Not a bunch of evergreens in this part of Ardosarai. Once you get north, it's like a lot of birch trees and stuff. But Also, too, it is the earliest part of the onset of spring. It's that part of spring that's still winter. Of just like, God, it's cold, but at least it's not snowing.
But say, like,
there aren't the trees
like
don't have
35 degrees.
Yeah, the trees don't have coverage to block rain. But yes, there are trees.
Oh, never mind.
You could hang clothes over them and make a shelter. But, yeah, if you guys build a fire pit, Altus is happy to set stuff on fire even in the rain. The rain doesn't bother Gilsana. She lived 16 years in a city that never stopped raining. With no sun. Same thing, with and I feel like to some degree Netra's fine in it. Like, Netra's just, tapping her feet in little puddles forming.
Arabia works best in...
Everybody's almost in their natural element.
Roman Surly. Water took his dad.
Rowan is like, oh God, relax, it's just rain. We all drown here.
Sky water.
We all float down here.
Like ocean water.
There we go.
That took my dad.
There's the rain sound effect.
Yeah, there you go.
But,
I turned on the rain.
Well, yeah, so I was just like, I wasn't sure if, like... Well, I gotta be the one that sees everything. Nobody trusts me.
Lumberjack sees a plume of smoke.
Here's another thing.
I see that Lumberjack sees.
Here's another thing. It's dark, right? So, like, you don't have night vision. So
I
you
have
can't
dark
see
vision.
him. Oh, you do? Never mind then. Oh yeah, your belt.
My belt.
Do I have dark vision? I don't actually remember if I do or not.
I'm the only member of the party that isn't you that has dark vision.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't think halflings get dark vision. Lathy, yes, does have dark vision.
Oh no, but I have
from
blind
being
sight. I do not, but I do have blind sight. Did we take a long rest before the end of the session last time?
No, this is us getting ready for our long rest.
Yeah, we're in the long rest now. Yeah.
But yeah, do I notice that Grax noticed?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes because Taylor hasn't indicated to me what Lummigrax is doing, so I would assume he's like standing, or helping and holding stuff as like a little Haran setting up her tent, and you just see him staring in the distance, and he's gonna be like looking at the trail of smoke. Yeah. Do you hear that, Taylor?
Taylor.
Yeah, if you're talking, Taylor, we can't hear you.
What was that?
Lummigrax, you are standing in the campsite as it's being formed. Aloharan is constructing her tent that you and her sleep in. You are holding rods for her and strings as she's handing them to you and tying them down and, hammering things into the ground. You see...
I got a rod for her.
You see a trail of smoke in the distance to the southwest.
They're impressionable children.
I point out the smoke to the closest person to me, which would probably be Ilderon.
She's going to look back at it and make a perception check. And she's gonna squint against, the night sky, the rain clouds, and everything. And she's gonna say, well, I wouldn't expect any less. We've been being followed since we left Ilona Guy. But this terrain, the weather, the cold, it's just as hard for us as it is for them. She shrugs and says, I doubt they'll try and attack us in the night. They're fighting the elements just like us.
Oh god, she's stupid.
And
she's gonna go back to hammering of, like, at this point, she just disregards Dusty's comments of just, like...
I don't know if I'm actually there or not.
No, you are in the campsite. You can hear this conversation. Like, this was the sound earlier, but now she's just angrily hitting This thing is just ignore him, ignore him, ignore him.
You know, what do you mean they're not going to attack? Of course they're going to attack.
Roman, dripping wet, will turn and go, there's 2 fires. I don't know if you saw both.
So you have 2 groups after you guys?
No.
Don't keep
Not
track.
Not aware of. Altus! Did you have another assassin that you didn't mention?
Altus is going to start counting on his fingers, and he's going to put up one finger and say, Nefano. No!
Let's see, did I recently piss off anyone in the city? No. So... I don't know, what did you do?
Ilderon, who is angrily hammering, is going to say, one is probably the assassins coming after us from the 5th Ascended. The other is probably that crazed lunatic who is hunting Altus. If any of them try and march these couple miles in this rain and freezing cold, they will likely die on the journey.
I mean, we're talking about Altus' follower, who is equally as insane. And also, we came from Isildred.
Altus is going to speak up and say, didn't you guys hire, like, people to hunt those other assassins down? What if it's just those people hunting assassins following us? Probably, right?
I don't know, I've never dealt with them before.
I have no comment. As the only one that knows anything about Moa and the boys.
Alright. Let's... Somebody roll me a D2.
I'm on it.
Alright.
Oh, I just saw that Taylor said BRB. How recent is that?
I'm gonna do this. Is there timestamp?
8 minutes ago.
Get on your shit.
It was 8 minutes ago.
Okay.
1.
Alrighty. TYVM.
If we get attacked, I'm gonna be disappointed, but at the same time, like, justified in my comment.
Yeah, so, what's everybody want to do?
No, I guess keep an eye on the fires.
Okay.
Yeah, how far back was?
How far back are they? You can make me a survival check. You can see one.
If the 2 of you can point us out where they might be coming from, we'll take turns. Probably 2 people stay up, take turns, and keep watch.
Dusty's just going to dirty himself up and get a disguise going, so he just looks like a lump.
To the big fire, and then points to the small fire.
She'll look at Dusty and say, "Good, that's good." If they think you're a rock, they won't know you're coming. You're actually quite cunning.
Don't give me
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
For Lumberjacks, Taylor, from what you can track, if there was daylight, they'd be coming from well over the horizon. You're not really sure how distance works. Pretty far? Question mark.
Okay.
They are are in somewhere in that direction.
If you can surmise how Lumagrax can track distance with just sight intelligently, I will allow you to re-roll that check with an intelligence check in place of your wisdom for survival.
Drax doesn't have a lot of intelligence.
Well, I just say that because I saw your survival modifiers is 0. And the early... Well, no, I'm not going to give you the answer. So, ha! Yeah.
Wait a minute. I have a compass, but there are no stars.
Yeah.
But to say, I'm a goddamn sailor. I know how to track distance.
Alright. So, yeah, you guys, just, wait the night out. Who's taking watches?
I mean, I'm gonna take one of them.
Okay, Gilcina will volunteer for one. You guys need to cover 8 hours of your rest.
Yep, same with Rabia.
I am a rock.
I'm wondering if Lathy realizes... Yeah, Lathy knows she only has to transfer 4 hours.
Oh, this is making you do a watch.
Okay. Altus will stand up and say, "Yeah, you got it. I'll do the watch right after Gilcina."
He's a dwarf. He has dark vision.
All right, so it is Roman, Gilcina, Altus, Fravia.
Sure.
Okay, that covers 8 hours of watches if everybody takes 2 hours apiece. Alright. First watch, second watch, and third watch, and fourth watch. Cool. Roman.
Oh yeah, baby.
Everybody dies. In the,
Yay!
No, I'm kidding.
Except Roman.
You are going to see. You are going to see during your watch, Altus and Gilcina have a conversation. They whisper mischievously to each other, covering their mouths, before Altus finally walks away. The rest of your...
Okay, well, what did they say?
You could not see their mouths.
I don't believe in anywhere that... Were they not close enough for me to hear?
I would say with the rain, it would have to be an active check. They didn't do great on their stealth, but they didn't do terrible. But it is going to be enough of just like, oh, God, what are they saying? You are going to not be able to pick up what Altus is. You're not going to be able to pick up what Altus is saying. But you can hear Gilcina in her replies. She's going to reply, let me think about this conversation. Yeah. Wow. You're so smart. Well, I don't think... But you did survive Isildrad. Okay. I'll do that, but... Okay. You got it. Yes. And yeah, I think, I'm going to roll you a percentage die if she says anything else on that. Nope, 45%. Alright, yeah, those are the comments you pick up from her. She's agreed to do something that Altus has asked her to do.
I don't like it.
But nothing can go wrong.
I don't like it one bit.
Alright, that is the entirety of interesting things that happen on your watch. Otherwise, you stay looking at the fires. Moving on, it is Gelsina's watch. She is...
What? No, I'm gonna confront her about this.
Oh, yeah, you can. Would you do this early in your
Like a
watch or
shift
at
change.
the... Okay, shift change? Okay. Yeah, she's going to be standing up, stretching, getting her spear ready, jabbing it a couple times over the fire, then shrugging and walking over to, I guess, whatever stump you've been sitting on. She's gonna just walk up and say, "Hey, no notch candle here, but pretty sure time's for changing."
What did Alta ask you to do?
She's going to say, well, you see, Altus is into some weird things, and he wanted me to grab a stick to kind of, for him and Dusty to practice stabbing each other.
No, I'm gonna insight this. Because I don't think she has it in her to make up that lie. But I
Roll me insight. 22. You are going to see she is kind of like putting this together as she goes. You get the sense she's not being entirely truthful with you.
you know, it doesn't help if you lie to me, Gelsina.
And she's gonna say, well, I wasn't lying, I just wasn't telling you exactly what the truth was. Which is a big
Okay.
difference.
Well, then what exactly is the truth?
Something I shouldn't tell you because, well, I don't want you to get the wrong idea about stuff, but I mean, Altus pretty much is the leader here, and he, got us out of Isildred, and if he comes up with the plan, we're pretty much, we go with the plan.
Didn't he die in Isildred?
She's gonna scratch her head and say, yeah, but most people who die in Isildred don't come back, so he kinda didn't. Because he's not.
Yes, but see, he didn't come back on his own, did he?
And she's gonna say, well, no, there was another one, and he was really smart with words and stuff, but he wasn't smart with actual smarts, and Alta said that was him. So...
Okay. But I mean, he died once, right? I mean, Lazy died once. Does that make her the smart one? From what I heard, she's died twice. She's double smart.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Not the persuasive.
She's gonna say, well, see, that's a really good point. And I think Lathy would make a good leader, but she can't even read. So, until then, we're kind of stuck with Altus. I mean, there's a little Harin, but I don't think she knows how to cast a spell. And I mean, Altus, like...
And also Dusty Calder's team.
I mean, you make a valid point. So, what does the glorious leader want you to do? Maybe I can help.
She is going to say, oh, well, in that case, if you wanted to help, that's all you had to say. He is gonna go try and talk to Nefano again. He wanted me to cover for him. I didn't think it was wise to be alone, but I mean, then he reminded me of how smart he is and how things seldom ever go wrong with him and how we're all still here. And those were all very valid points.
Right. Okay then. Well, it's your turn.
She is going to sit down and say, "Oh, if you see Altus sneaking off with like any canvas or stuff, it's just because he needs it for the weather and stuff. We're not supposed to raise alarm."
Canvas. What are you canvas?
All right, Gilcina takes her watch.
I'm getting a level of exhaustion today.
Are you going to try and follow Altus?
Is he sneaking off?
Yes, he is. You will actually have to roll a. Well, actually, no.
I'm not gonna follow Altus, but somebody has to take over his shift. And I don't trust Gelsina by herself. He can die. I don't.
Let's see. All right. What is this? Can you do that again? Cool. Yeah, you are gonna screw Tracy on how he copied that. You are going to see Altus sneaking off. On his shift, you can roll me a perception check if you want, or you can keep using your passive. Gelsina, or rather Lethe, gets up as she is well rested and offers to take the shift. Do you want to let Roman sleep and let Lethe take care of it, or do you continue to watch?
I'll go with that then, because Lethe has dark vision. I trust her more than I trust Altus.
Alright. Yeah, so Gelsina's shift happens uneventfully. Lethe's shift comes up, and at the end of Lethe's shift, as Fravia is waking up, Lethe is going to point out to Fravia that she was able to locate the two columns of smoke, and she noticed the larger one has went out in the distance. Well, how would she do on a survival check on its distance? She doesn't know how close it was. But she will say she's just been watching that area on the horizon for torches. It is a few minutes from the light of dawn. The sun isn't rising though for 2 hours. Yeah, that is her shift. Fravia.
Okay, so Fravia will pat her on the head and say, "Good job. I'll continue."
Alright.
And she'll keep extra attention to that direction.
Okay. And let's see. Oof. Give me 1 second to finish a couple rolls. Can you give me a perception check for Fravia? Let's do a count real quick. I'm going to give you guys numbers, and individual people keep up with these. Taylor, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give you numbers, and I'm going to give Rod numbers, okay?
Okay.
Rod, add 1. Taylor, add 2. Rob, add 1. Taylor, add 1.
This is all probably really bad.
No, I imagine it's actually really awful.
Rob and Taylor add 1. Rob and Taylor add 1. And Taylor add 1.
At least it's just one.
Rob add 1. What was the final numbers of each of those?
I ended up with 5.
Okay, Taylor, how many did you get?
6.
All right.
Oh yeah, because he had a 2.
Fravia. On your at the about halfway through your shift, you are going to see a canvas donkey trotting towards you. The canvas has holes on it, and underneath you can see through the canvas. It has been burned through several times. There is the figure of a small person on the donkey as it is coming to. They both look incredibly injured. If you want to do anything, you can. Otherwise, it trots towards the camp. It goes to where...
He will stand up, as you're coming closer.
Okay. It goes to where Altus's bedroll, that it looks like Altus is in there, is, and it leans down. The figure on its back rolls off. Under it, you see a very bloodied Altus.
She will go up to him. It's like, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Altus is just gonna brush his hand up towards you and say, "I'm fine. This is how I always sleep. Midnight exercise, sleep on celestial donkey, right?"
Okay, so she is.
Altus is gonna pass out.
All right. I guess run a medicine check on him first.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of
it.
magical wounds.
Of course he does. Alright, so she will. This. Yeah. I'll do a cure wounds on him. Simple. Get him up.
Okay. Yeah.
First level. Heals by 12.
All right. Yeah, Altus is going to jump up And so, yeah, you want some more? Pointing his finger in every direction before he finally realizes he's back in camp, and he's going to say, "Oh, bad nightmare." He snaps his finger at you, and he's
very, very bad nightmare that had you coming from far away on your celestial donkey.
Ah, Shiezro's not an Ilona guy anymore.
You
I'll
need
just
rest?
gonna say sometimes I sleep summon.
please get some rest. If I remember right, you are the spellcaster of this group. You will need some rest right now to recover from what you've been through, but the rest will know. And they will likely either have words or ignore it. I honestly don't know what your team dynamic.
Alright. Altus is going to go to sleep. The rest of Fravia's watch is going to pass on eventfully. And yeah, it is the morning of the 29th. Everybody is going to wake up. There is now a donkey in your camp. It is sitting down. I guess, I don't know if donkeys even groom themselves. I guess it would be resting next to Altus's bedroll. Weather die. I think I'll just roll the percentage die of if this weather continues. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Did those numbers do anything
Say it again.
to me? Did those numbers do anything to me?
No, that was the spell duel between Altus and Nefano. Altus barely won.
Okay.
So basically, I just go over to Altus and it's like, "So did you win?"
That's actually going to be Fravia's thing. Like, once everyone's up and Altus is awake, she's going to look at him and say, "Did you kill them? Whoever it is you went to fight."
Altus is gonna like brush his like, I didn't fight anyone.
I mean, Altus would actually tell me. I mean, Altus.
He's gonna like look at Dusty, and he's going to speak very quietly and say, and he doesn't bother to cover his mouth. Like, he just rolls his face over on his flat on his bedroll. Say, he got away again. But I put a serious hurting on him. He won't be able to find us for a couple days. He's got to rest just as much as us. He ran.
To answer your question, Fravia, no, he didn't.
So
I'm just gonna
don't
quietly
worry
respond to Altus with like, "You want me to like just, interfere next time you do this? Just finally get this over with."
Altus is going to say, I don't want to kill him. I want to control his mind and, make him do horrific stuff for the good of things, for me.
Yeah, no, the best reasons. Actually, I think I have something that can help with that if you give me some time and chemicals.
Altus is going to face plant into the ground, just face down into his bedroll, and say, take a lot of time and move.
Alright, and Dusty's just going like, "Right, he's fine. I'm just gonna go
He's
over there."
Please disregard the whole scorching ray through
so
his
we
chest.
can travel.
No, it's fine. It's like, here, like I'm going to get my stuff in the car, right? Like let's go.
There is no
And I'm
car.
going to get my.
Okay, so we will load up stuff. Does the donkey
have
have a
rope?
saddle or stuff to tie stuff to?
I've got rope. I'm gonna tie Altus to this stupid ass donkey.
My idea is to just lay Altus on the donkey, put some stuff on the donkey, and then just lead the donkey.
All right, yeah, you're able to do that. Shiazro is gonna be like, and he had such a noble calling in life. Yeah, you guys can tie stuff to the donkey, tie Altus to the donkey. It does not have a saddle pack or a saddle, but Altus has sack packs, and you guys can
Lots of sack packs.
Yeah, you guys can tie enough burlap sacks to this donkey that are hanging off, and it can
I mean, I have rope.
Yeah, and between, like all of that, it can carry, push, pull, and drag a large amount of weight. Alright, your guys' travel time is going to be a little bit delayed, but for the most part, who wants to roll the survival check for leading the party? I'm not going to say it's going to be difficult on a road.
I'll do it. I'll lead us astray.
Okay. We'll trust in you. Obviously.
Hey! It's a 20!
Following Roman's marching commands, you guys are going to be able to disregard the effects of this heavy rain. And on the evening of the second day, in the distance, you are going to see the town of Darendar in the distance. It is a crossroad town. Wait. Here's a question. So, Roman. Do you want to beeline for Bika Hold? Let's see. If you are following the road that leads out of the capital, I just drew with a black line on black. If you look underneath the map, if you're following the road that leads out of the capital, it goes to this town called Darendar, which is a crossroad town of all these different roads coming into it. And then from Darendar, this road leads to Bika Hold. You could reasonably go through the wilderness on your second day of travel to Bika Hold, and it would cut a day of travel time. It could potentially be dangerous with the weather and who knows who lurking off the roads.
We're gonna tack on an extra day of travel. I don't trust the fact of being pursued by wizards and who knows what else. And I want witnesses and close quarters.
All right. End of
and a place with a roof.
End of day 2. Darendar is in the distance. You guys can march to exhaustion to get to the town. It is 8 miles away. Otherwise, you will get there tomorrow.
I'll pose it to the group. If we hustle, we'll be tired, but we'll get to the town. Probably means we have a place to sleep that's not outside in the rain. But if we hustle, we'll be tired. So if anything decides to try and get us in the town, it'll be harder.
Gaizen is going to speak up and say, while we're out in the wilds, those assassins wouldn't dare attack us. And in open fight, the 8 of you guys, lots of you guys, the lot of us were a threat. But if we go to the city where there are shadows, where they can hide, where they can separate us, that's when they strike. Every time we've stopped in a town to rest, he's going to shake his head and say, I don't want to march to exhaustion. Lydia's going to speak up and say, you really think they'd follow us this far? I mean, we practically did what we were supposed to do inside the capital.
We haven't finished the job yet.
I don't mind taking an extra day.
Yeah, we can get to town tomorrow.
Alright.
I'll follow your lead.
So I guess we're making camp.
All right, you guys make camp. Who's taking watches for tonight?
I will again.
Same.
Okay. Same watches. Altus isn't able to take a watch. Gelsina, or Lathy takes the watch in Altus's stead. Alright. Who wants to roll me a d4?
I got it. I'll lead us astray. D4.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 1.
Alright.
This all, or that action was okay.
No, that's fine. Alright, so, Roman.
Yay.
On your turn, on your combat, blah. On your watch, you are going to be watching.
I feel there's gonna be a combat.
Yeah, you're going to be watching over these
Spoilers.
foothills, and you are going to see, like, in the distance on one of these hills, like, you think somebody's camping, and the more you look at it, the more it's just like, okay, that's their cart? That's not a cart. Is that, like, siege equipment? Is that a ballista aimed at us? That's
Oh my god.
crazy! What? There are, and then as like you're making this out, you're going to see marching down these foothills towards you. There are 3 dwarves. One of them has a standard in their hand. The insignia is not anything that you've ever seen before.
So there's a ballista aimed at us.
I'm assuming you're yelling that to wake everybody up.
Yeah,
Okay. Alright.
yeah. I don't think I've quite processed it yet, so I'm not.
Like, I'm still processing that there's a fucking ballista aimed at us.
Right? I feel like that's a bit
Can
much.
I catch a ballista?
I actually don't honestly know. I let Celebrus catch a cannonball to reduce its damage to 0, but I would not let him throw it back.
Yeah, you wouldn't let him throw it, so I guess you could apply the same logic.
Yeah.
I mean,
And he
if
still
you
took
did
half
catch
the
it-
damage.
I mean, if you catch it, they should be like, you know what? Maybe we should.
Oh damn! Maybe we should.
Just like catches it, flexes, drops it, and it's just like, okay, which one of you want to fuck with me first?
The dwarves that you see are about 80 yards away from you.
Doug, we're not Canadians. Use feet.
Feet,
Oh wait, I just
80
realized
times 3,
yards
360.
is not a metric measurement. Still, this is D&D. Use feet. I get that it's 240. Say 240.
Mhm. Wait, is it 240? I said 360. 240. Let's go with 240. That sounds more right.
I believe a yard is 3 feet. So.
Yeah. I just did math wrong. I did 3 times 80 and got 360. It was just like, you're for derp. But yeah, 240 is more correct. So.
If you had levels in your math class, then.
Please note the Trumpism that's invading my sentence, my sentiments, and my senses. I said 240 is more correct, implying my answer is also correct. But I'm just gonna go with the more correct answer.
Because you're
Hey,
never
look,
wrong.
at one point, Oregon was gonna hit Alabama. That's what we all can agree on.
Yeah, but its current course is a little bit more correct. So yeah. All right. So, anyways, they are closing.
So, were they the ones that were following us?
Don't know yet.
Lil
No, okay,
Harn
you said
is going to get up.
insignia. Like, is it just like the guy has like a crest on his armor that insinuates?
You don't recognize the insignia. He
Oh,
has-
I don't recognize it, but I guess that I'm just trying to figure out if that's what like I was seeing. Like he has a
Can-
crest, and I just don't know who that is.
I was gonna say, can Fravia see it now?
Yeah, you can point it out. He's got a torch as he's walking up to you, and as you're rallying, as you're rallying like the people in your camp, he is gonna. You're gonna see one of the dwarves gesture back to the one who's holding the standard and say, and he points at him, and he gestures to his neck and points furiously back. The guy waving the tabard, or holding the tabard, begins waving it fervently, signaling you. You're not sure what he's signaling. He doesn't seem to like your action.
What do you want?
Getting closer, he is going to say, where is he? Where is he? Where are you? I just spent all this time finding this dude earlier. He's an Artersarai. Right? Artersarai. And yeah, there we go. He is gonna...
Constor Stonebreaker!
He's gonna shout out and say, I don't be wanting the lot of you. I'm just here for the girl. I get the job done. You give her up and you keep him going to Dandar.
Well, it looks like you have as many brains as you do height.
I got the ballista on ya. We don't mess around.
We have a ballista. We don't.
If you fire that ballista at me, I'll shove it so far up your ass you'll be able to dice it in the eyes.
Dusty would like to make a stealth check. Just preemptively.
Have a bal-
Accurate.
Oh, wait.
Really?
Shut-
So that is a 24 because
I'll shoot you off the hillside. I'm coming to talk. If you don't do the talking, me man will fire.
How accurate are they with the ballista?
Are you asking
you don't
for...
really have to be that accurate with a ballista to be scarily effective with it.
Are they? I can kill Rhaegal, Danny's dragon, accurate. 3 hits.
Are you asking them?
Or
Are you asking Roman? Because I feel like those are your only 2 options. Of just like
I'm asking the Overlord, the DM, the god of us all.
they have not fired it. You're not sure. You're not sure why they're carting around a ballista. You do know a Dwarven mercenary company is walking towards you, though.
I could
Three of them.
Dwarves and their mercenary company. How dare those dwarves and their mercenary companies come at us?
They stop about 60 feet from the party's camp. The one plants his banner and says, "Introducing the Most High Lord of Mount Modal Malima, Constor Stormbreaker." Or Stonebreaker. And he's gonna say, I like Stormbreaker too. And he's he breaks stones, bones, and storm.
We'll see about that one.
Okay, look, I'm gonna tell you right now that I don't care what you break. Okay, you can break wind for all I care. Grax breaks storms.
I do, in fact, break storms.
It's true. I tell him to show you, but then this is not gonna be a polite conversation.
He's gonna say, "Whoa, look at the lot of you! I can see why those other assassins failed. See, we didn't get the contract at first, but now, leaving the capital, we were offered a handsome sum of gold to bring you in."
So I'm confused by these negotiations. Are you just trying to get us to give you Lydia without, like, a fight? Because that's what you want. I
One-
will begin negotiations by saying, how many limbs do you like?
DM, stealthing? How close do you think I can get to that ballista?
How close? I'll allow you a free survival check if you can gauge the distance on it. It's on a hillside. It's barely in your vision. You only know what it is because Roman pointed it out.
Can I make an investigation to try to determine the distance?
No, that would not determine distance.
Perception.
And as we're talking back and forth, can we start walking towards them
Yeah.
slowly?
Oh, what does the 16 get me? How far can I think I can get
You
that?
see it, and it's very far away.
Okay. back up.
That stealth check is a 24, though.
Yeah, no, the stealth check is a 24 because rogue abilities. Is that over 10? Yeah, that's over 10. So Dusty's just gonna get his short bow ready and trade it on Stormbreaker.
Alright.
Stealth. I want to emphasize that it is stealth.
So, Constor is going to he's going to turn around and parlay with his two companions who he brought with him, and he's gonna say, well, you know, no, you guys are just gonna roll a stealth check, and these doors are gonna be well, his back's turned to you.
Curses.
And these doors are going to be like huddled up, the tabard planted in the ground, and
So I have to make an active perception check.
yeah,
I don't like how you nerfed me this.
he's gonna turn around and say, well, the contract was for her alive, and we figured we couldn't not hit her with the ballista. So...
Wait, we could not hit her?
So,
I can see why you guys weren't hired at first.
see, the ballista is to compensate.
Not hit her with the ballista.
The third
When
dwarf
Bravia
is...
says something about compensating, I'm gonna make a gesture that's like, yeah, and then but like I'm gonna put like my hand where their height is, and it's just like, yeah.
The third dwarf is going to speak up. They also have a long red beard, and you're going to notice her voice is actually significantly higher than Constor's, and she's going to say, "Oh, me husband's not compensating for nothing!"
It's a couples outing.
Oh,
I'm
this
gonna
is
feel a
family
lot
venture.
worse kicking your ass.
This is a family venture.
So is that your son? Points to the third one.
He's gonna look at him and say, "No, that's a Sinisi. He's a trusted friend." He's gonna wave at you, and he's gonna say, "Now, which one of you is Lydia?"
Bravia will wave back at him.
He's gonna
Roman's just
gesture
gonna
and
point
say,
at himself.
"Come on."
Hi, I'm Lydia.
All right. After he gestures for you to come forward.
Oh my god, he bought that?
No, he gestured for Fravia.
Oh.
Yeah, he asked which one of you is Lydia, and Fravia waved.
Oh no! She waved because that other guy waved.
Oh, well, it's very ill-timed, and he's gonna believe you're Lydia much more than Roman saying he's Lydia.
Oh man, I gotta roll something real quick.
I will allow you to roll a deception, Roman. I'm gonna put it on the nearly impossible
Odds
scale,
are
though.
evens.
How many are there?
Oh right, your beard.
Yeah.
There are 3 in front of you. Nobody knows how many. Well,
Give it to me, Ramon.
Roman can
go on.
at least see 3 more dwarves on the ballista.
Can I do the know your enemy?
Yeah, he's been
Oh
talking.
yeah,
for a
we
little
talked
bit.
to him long enough to know that.
Yeah. What do you want to know about him?
His level, is that higher than...
It is higher. Let me look at what you... superior. Okay.
That's just
You get one more thing.
I see. He is... Let's do his AC.
What is your current AC?
14.
It is higher. Or superior. It is superior.
I mean, it's the same thing.
Alright. So, as he gestures for Bravia to come forward, he is going to say, he's going to, wait, that's the wrong one. He's going to say to Isanisi and say, well, we don't need the ones at the camp. Signal them to fire. Now come on, Lydia, and get out of this before the blood happens. Everybody roll me initiative as Isanisi picks up the flag and starts waving it back and forth.
Dusty's gonna fire.
I don't know why.
Or a sneak attack round.
Okay, hold on. Roll.
I think
Give me a second to set up the turn for everybody.
And they didn't do this. I had a plan.
Say that again. Taylor. Oh no, I heard what you said, Ramon.
I don't know why my AC says 14 because I've got plate mail.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that puts your AC at 18. His is still higher.
I've got AC plus 1. Plate mail plus 1. So
so that puts you at 19. You guys are on even ground.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
All right. So let's see. Dusty is at 7.
Also, Dusty gets a sneak attack round. He was stealth and is now firing.
No, they are unaware of you. They're initiating combat.
I know, but like basically the moment I see the flag, Dusty fires at
Yeah, that's gonna happen on your initiative count because the moment that flag's waving, everybody's running. Like everybody's doing stuff. All right, so
Not on the in the character.
wait, why is there no Fravia? Give me a second. I'll drag you to the
I'm new.
list.
My first fight with them.
All right,
Welcome to the party.
so
Yay!
guys in Lydia, Alil Haran, and Gilcina. Geisen is in charge of protecting Lydia, so he is not coming forward to confront these guys. Gilcina, Lathy, and Alil Haran are non-combatants. They are back in the campsite. So we will put them here. I'm going to move everybody to the center of the page, and we will organize where everybody is.
Faster than me.
Look, I don't know why I rolled twice.
Oh. Never mind that. You're not moving fast.
All right. Does Fravia walk forward when he gestures for you two?
You know what? Yeah, because I had a plan.
Okay. I will once I get everything adjusted, I will let you shift yourself in. I'll let you shift yourself in 10 feet in any direction. Once I get everything adjusted.
By the way, how far away is that, I forgot how far away you said that, ballista was.
I did not tell you a distance. It is on a hillside.
Okay. And it's too late to roll a survival check to try to figure out.
I will let you roll a survival check on your turn. I'll take it as your bonus action.
Alright, thank you.
Let's see, there's Constore, and we need something for that will represent Isanias, and then we need something for Zorta. That will... Oh, nope, that's premium. Let's see. That's not really representative of her. Oh god! If you guys look at the...
Oh god! Take it, go away!
I'm just gonna...
God, now I have to suffer from a fear effect.
I'm just going to grab a random dwarf thing, and that's going to represent Zotar. And I'll put her name on this. Zotar. Alright, yeah. They were 60 feet from you guys, but you guys move forward, so I'm going to put them at 30 feet from you. And yeah, let's see, how far can we make? It's 150 feet is the maximum distance we have here. That's not going to be relevant. Alright, so let's go with Puddle-A-Ronies as far as they are difficult terrain. Pulling off of the hillside. We'll put that there, that there. And your campsite. Somebody roll me a percentage die.
On it.
1 through 50, your campsite is a King of the Hill type hill. Above 50%, your campsite has cover, increasing in increments of 25%.
It was 19.
Oh, alright. Your campsite is a hill. It is difficult terrain to get up it, but otherwise...
So we're at the top of the hill?
No, you guys are at the bottom. You walk down to... to confront these dwarves coming to you.
So I can't say we have the high ground.
Yeah, your party has the high ground. Alright, and let's do this as black. Alright, and we will say for this area, this dark teal, moving towards the center of the dark teal is difficult terrain. Moving away from the center gives you 5 additional feet of movement as you're going downhill. The hill itself is about 15 feet elevated, and let's go with some grasslands for this grid. Background that, please and thank you. There we go. Alright. All the puddles are difficult terrain and take double movement no matter what.
I don't... Oh, no. Why is my symbol not showing on my character thing?
Dusty...
I mean, Rob has no name. I didn't realize that was him.
Yeah, no, I got like the default thing. It's not showing my little picture.
Well, I think I created that token for you because I just recycle the battle grid forever. I never remake or make new pages for new combats. I just go to whatever the last combat was. All right. So, who hasn't rolled initiative? Lumbergratz is at 19. Freya, I'm going to take your first initiative at 13.
Okay, yeah, I still don't know why I rolled.
Roman, I'm going to take...
You get to go before me.
I'm going to take Dusty's initiative at 7 for you. I'm kidding. Let's add Dusty to the initiative
it took me a
order.
second to realize that. It's like, oh, you bitch.
Let's see. Okay, so I am controlling Netra. So... Oh god, I'm controlling so many people. Alright, Netra. Let me pop out her sheet. And I will put that on my other screen so I don't have to constantly keep opening that. I'm controlling Altus. Somebody roll me 2d6 and a percentage die.
Ugh, a lot of rolling today.
Well, I'm delegating it out to speed things up.
Okay, so it was a 3, a 1, and an 89.
Okay. Do 89% of 4. That is how many spell slots Altus has left.
89% of 4?
Yes. He had a maximum to have 12 spell slots.
89%. Okay, so...
So he actually has the majority of his spells.
Well, no, he's only going to have 3, I think. Yeah, he's going to have 3 spells.
Yeah, well, it comes out to like 3.56. I don't know how you don't around that.
Yeah, I'm going to give him 1 4th level spell, 1 3rd level spell, and 1 1st level spell.
Well, isn't that a sorcerer? He can spend sorcery points to regain
Yes,
his spells?
he can eat his sorcery points. So he's not out of stuff. It's just going to take him a second to get it. Okay, so I rolled for Altus. Oh god, then all your group NPCs. Gilcina. Your NPCs will enter initiative next round because they don't know a fight is breaking out. Lethe. I hope this is putting it on the sheet. No, it did not put Lethe's. Lethe rolled a 7. Cool. Alright, add turn. Alright, 7. Did Gilcina roll a 7 too? Oh no, it put her. Lethe's, yeah, for that. Alright, let's put Lethe on the other screen so I've got this always open. Alright, who else am I controlling? Lydia. Who is in the Sunyeth. Sunyeth. Order 47. Lydia Solemn. Alright, and boom. Pop out her sheet, move it to the other screen, and Gaizen is the last person. Alright, Gaizen is at a 5. That's some garbage flippin' initiative.
I mean, for your NPCs, not for me.
Alright. And
I actually beat some of them somehow.
so
This is where I earn my letters, man. This is where everybody's like, man, Roman was great.
Constor is going to be the first one. He is going to be at a 12. Zotar is going to be the second. She is going to be at a 15. Come on. Then in a C, oh god, what is this character's name? Insanesis is going to be at a 16. Add turn. Then let's see, a 10 is going to be the Ballista. We are going to just put that as that, because sure. At turn, and the Ballista is, actually, I am going to give them a dexterity bonus. And then the final one are going to be the goons around the Ballista. They are at 8. I will copy this. And I will rename it Goons. Goons. And add it to the initiative turn. And they are at 8. I am not going to give them an initiative because they might not be relevant. Alright! Oh wow, Netra has 1 initiative. Alright, so Netra is going to look in the distance, and this isn't an actual representation. The Ballista is going to aim towards the camp, and then a bolt is going to be fired off. Netra is going to... Oh, why are we on calm music? We don't need calm music now.
We need like some crazy music.
Yeah.
Or some Benny
What do you
Hill.
mean? We're perfectly calm.
Here we go.
I'm perfectly calm. No, I'm just kidding.
Everything's
Netra is
fantastic.
going to yell up the hill, "Get down!" As she goes scampering up the hill. She is going to use 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and end her turn right there. I believe she has the defensive fighting style, and let's see. Protection. While wielding a shield, a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. Alright. She's going to take the dodge action on the hill. No, she's not going to take the dodge action. She is going to give the help action to the allies on the hill to help them jump out of the way of the Ballista. They will be able to roll their saves with advantage. She will not be. It is Lumagrax's turn at a 19.
Okay. Gosh.
I am actually going to give Constor a cinematic action. He, as Netra scampers up the hill, he is going to say, "Lydia, get back here!"
Is he just confused at this point?
Yeah. Alright, it is Lumagrax's turn.
How far away is he?
He is
I don't see the...
30 feet.
Okay.
Wasn't that puddle difficult terrain?
Oh, yeah, he's 30 feet from you, but it would be 5, 10, 15, 20. You can get around like that.
Yep, still 30 feet, so that's good.
I will do that then.
All right, Lumagrax comes a swinging.
Don't believe in you. What's this guy up?
What is that attack roll? Woo! 20. That is not a crit because you don't have advantage on it, but you do hit with the 20.
Oh, he's gonna break a storm.
Alright, you deal 12 points of slashing damage to him. You do have extra attack. I know it has been a while.
It has been a while.
Alright, you are going to hit with the 22.
And this is why he breaks storms.
I just love the. It's not advantage, but
You
But
deal
it did have
13 points of
just
damage.
so you know.
And I can re-roll one of those sixes.
No, you can re-roll the 1. Yeah, you can re-roll the
Yeah.
1d6.
The D6.
Go ahead. I'm going to designate him as C for Constor. Try that the other way. /R D6.
There we go.
That makes it a 17.
Alright. That is math. Thank you very much. So that's 29 points of damage. Okay. So, is that all of your
Wait,
attacks?
Max, are you a full fighter?
I think you should be at 3 when you got to level 11.
Yeah, at level 11 you can attack 3 times.
Yeah, I get one more attack. Okay.
Lumbergratz remembers, I could have killed Alis harder. I'm kidding.
The double 13s, that's great.
Those are going to miss.
Man, about that.
Alright. Constor is going to raise a gauntleted fist. And he's going to say, "You want to see why they called me Stonebreaker?" And he is going to use a legendary action, and he is going to attempt to sunder your weapon.
Like, break the weapon?
Mm-hmm. He brings the fist down on it.
Oh man, he thinks he can do that. And if he does do that,
Right, I'm more worried that he does. Right?
I mean, isn't that like a legendary sword or whatever?
I
It
don't think he
is.
can break Stormbreak.
I don't think you can break Stormbreaker.
I have to do the math
Easy.
just to make sure I'm adding this up.
he's gonna
Correct.
try.
This is either going to be really good or really bad.
Right, I'm like,
Alright.
I'm really...
He is going to bring his fist down on Stormbreaker, aiming directly at the weapon. Taylor, I will allow you to give me a contested athletics check to hold the weapon in place, or if you want, I will allow you to use an acrobatics to try and just move out of the way. Alright, he is going to punch his fist into Stormbreaker. The gauntlet on his fist, the gemstones in it lighting up in a flash of magic, sparking as he connects. Stormbreaker
Yes,
takes
magic
a
punches.
-1 penalty to its rolls for now.
We have to kill him.
All right, that is his turn, or that's his legendary action. It is Lydia's turn. Lydia, seeing all of this happening, is going to look down and we'll see Netra come up, and she's going to say, "Oh God, they weren't Lilia, they weren't friendly, were they?" She is going to run here and say, "You don't have to die for me!" She is going to raise her staff and ready in action. She says, "I'm Lydia Solemn. I'll go peacefully with you. I'll meet with the rest of you back in Beaka Hold." That is her turn. If the fighting continues, she casts Bless. It is Roman's turn.
I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna give some side eye over to Lydia, and then I'm gonna go do exactly what she said not to do, and I'm gonna go hurt people.
All right. As you do, Lydia is going to wait. She casts Bless on you.
Yay!
Let's see, who can she target with this Bless?
I think
Roman, Altus, and Freya. And Fravia. She can't see Dusty.
Okay, back to this. So that's 25 feet. We're gonna move right here. Does this feel smart? I'm not a smart guy.
Alright.
And we're going to whip out them nooks. We're going to get to work. We got a long rest in. I have all my health.
Alright, go for it.
And then we're gonna punch with a light. That's a miss. I know what his AC is, and D4 is not gonna help.
Roll me 2 more attacks, I think.
Just one. Well,
one attack and then you're off.
Roll the D4. Nope. God, fuck, damn.
Woo! Let's go, Constor. Constor's got his axe in one hand and his gauntlet in the other. He's fighting Grax and he's moving through this rain. He ain't afraid of nothing.
We are going to take the we're going to take the dodge action.
All right. He is going to look at Lumigrax and say, "I'll break his stone and I'll break your skull. I am Constor Stone Skull Break Storm Breaker Breaker Breaker."
I really want to be sassy, but I just missed. So.
He's going to use another legendary action. He yells, "Fire another bolt!" The crossbow, the ballista bolt that's in the air is going to land at this point as they're readying another. All right, on the hill, we've got 6 people. Somebody roll me a d6. 1, Geisen. 2, Alilharan. 3, Lethe. 4, Gilsina. 5, Netra. And 6, Lydia. 1, Geisen. 2, Alilharan. 3 is Lethe. Lethe and Netra have to make a dexterity saving throw against this ballista bolt crashing into the hillside. Stone, dirt, mud, and wood and shrapnel go everywhere. She rolls it with advantage, and she is going to succeed on that. Netra, however, does not roll with advantage. Netra is going to fail that check. And they are going to take 12d6 of damage. Netra takes 41 damage. Lethe is going to take half of that. And
20.
Yeah, Lethe goes down.
Oh Christ!
All right. There is a huge ballista bolt sticking out of the cliffside. Netra is up there. Presumably, she can heal next turn. All right. That is his second legendary action. It is it's in Insanius's turn. His only job here is to keep signaling the ballista. He begins waving his flag, and the ballista continues to fire. He uses his action to do so. It seems that he is guiding the bolts. You guys cannot make out the signals, but whatever they are, they seem rehearsed. It is Zotar's turn.
Hello.
She does not like this.
She shouldn't.
Zotar
Just try to hit.
has got a hand axe in one hand and an open hand in the other. Roman is going to see her move behind him as her hand begins crackling with lightning. She is going to roll a spell attack at you.
Oh no.
She rolls a 22 with advantage and disadvantage against your AC.
Well, that'll hit.
All right. She hits you with Shocking Grasp, and I believe for her level that's 3d6, or I think it's d8. Hold on. I'm sorry, I should have looked this up beforehand.
I know what that spell does, and I'm upset.
Well, that's why she did it, because she had to get away from you. You never ever want a rogue, or rather a monk standing next to a spellcaster. Alright, she is Shocking Grasp. I don't really care about the damage, I just want to make sure I don't cheat you on it. I care about the second effect, where you can't take reaction. It is 3d8. Alright. She deals 14 points of damage from you, or to you, and she is going to go, ah! And she moved 5 feet, so she's got 20 feet left. Yeah. How about there?
Well, her running away makes this all moot anyway. Very specific reason I put myself
Does
there.
Altus care enough for the cantrip? Or for... Yeah, he's not going to counterspell that. Alright. Netra has counterspell. I always forget she has that. My bad. Well, she's not in range either, too. So, that is Zotar's turn. It is Fravia's turn.
Okay, you said as a bonus action I could make a survival check to see how far away the ballista and the goons are?
Yes.
Okay, one sec.
I will say DC 15 to determine that. And if you hit 20, you get bonus information.
Okay.
Good lord! Fravia has plus 9 to survival. You are going to look up, and as you do, the hill is going to shudder behind you as the ballista bolt crashes into it. You are actually prone.
Have to take an action to get back up.
No, it is not an action. It is half your movement.
Oh, okay. So half my movement is gone to get back up. That's it's fine. So I have 15. Out here. Yeah.
Constor! If you was that where you were moving?
I think this is 15.
Okay.
Where I was.
Constor is going to look at you and say, I'm going to break his stone! I'm going to break his skull! And I'm going to break your bones!
Okay.
So tired of this guy.
Let's see. I can make... so I can still make an action?
Yeah.
Making sure.
Well, actually, wait. Was the survival check for free?
No, it's a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Then yes.
Alright. So Brandon's favorite spell, spiritual weapon.
All right.
That's a bonus action.
Oh yeah, it is a bonus action. It is a bonus.
Oh, that's
action.
a bonus. Never mind it. Oops, shit. Didn't mean to click that. Sorry. I thought it was one bonus action. So never mind on that. Let me see what else I got.
You can ready an action, or you can. Oh no, smites are bonus actions too.
Yeah, and I don't have smite. Damn. If only you guys were in the way. Everything I do requires you guys being out of the way.
I'm pretty sure Dusty's out of the way.
I mean, you are. She'll just get ready. Can she ready the dodge action?
Yeah, you can ready the dodge action, but if you want, you can just take the dodge action, and that won't burn your reaction. Because when you ready an action, you move a normal action, a normal standard action onto your reaction. You can just take the dodge action instead.
Okay. I'll just take the dodge action, and I'll try. If you'll let me do another survival check next turn, I'll do that.
Okay, that is perfectly fine.
I got a plan. It's just got to come together. Mostly because the spell's wording is kind of iffy, and I don't know if it'll work. 'Cause I don't know how far away it is.
All right, Fravia takes the readied action. It is the Ballista Bolt's turn. As long as they are getting guidance, they do not have to roll attack rolls. All right, somebody roll me a d6 on the cliffside. Who is going to have to roll a dexterity save against this crossbow bolt?
I hate Lazy, apparently.
Lathy is out of this. So I'm going to say reroll on a 6 and just skip over Lathy when I count. So Gaizen, Ilderon, Netra. All right, Netra and Gilcina are going to be the next two to roll saves against this damage. Gilcina has advantage on it from Netra's action.
Like, how far are we in the initiative? How long does this thing go for?
There are a lot of people. We're halfway through the initiative count. Don't worry, Constor is an assassin. He doesn't have a bunch of HP. Thus, the ballista.
Don't make me more upset that I missed.
Alright, so, Gilcina, I rolled it 4 times. She's going to pass. And let's go with Netra. Netra rolls another dexterity saving throw. I believe her aura of courage applies to herself. When you are conscious, you and your friend... So that, instead of a 2, is actually going to be a 2 because she has +0 to her dexterity. Alright, she's going to fail that throw, and she takes another 12d6. And Gilcina takes half. Lathy gets a failed death saving throw as it splashes around Netra.
No, it's I think it's 2 failed on a hit.
Oh, okay, yeah, she gets 2 failed. Alright, it is 34 damage to Netra plus the 41 she took. For Netra, that is 75 points of damage. And Lathy takes half of that, which is 15 plus 2 is going to be 17. Alright. Gilcina is still up. Lathy has 2 failed death saving throws.
A hit only gives you 1. Did she fail a different...
Oh,
no, I think
okay. Okay,
no, on a hit it gives you 2 failed when you're hit.
I'll look it up. I'm gonna put her at 1, and if it happens to be otherwise, I will say so when it's relevant. All right, it is Constor's turn. Constor is going to take his axe and he is going to swing it once at Roman and once at Lumagrax. So I'm just going to add roll a d20 and add 12 to each of these. Wait. He has disadvantage on the attack at Roman. So I'm going to roll again and see if he critically fails on that. So for Roman, it is going to be a 17 plus, or a 7 plus 12. Does a 19 touch your AC?
Yes.
Alright, he is going to hit, and he is going to hit Lumagrax too.
Also, I looked it up. It is 1. You only take 1. If you get critted while you're down, it's 2.
Okay, thank you very much. Alright, Lumagrax takes 18 points of damage. Roman takes 29. Constor starts swinging like...
You're supposed to kill Father A!
Constor starts swinging like wild. He grips his gauntlet in his other hand, making a fist. He has his 2 legendary actions back. It is Gilcena's turn. We gotta get off this hillside! She's going to make a medicine check on Lathy's body. I'm pretty sure medicine is wisdom. She is going to apply pressure to her wounds where needed. Grab her body. She's used 5 feet of movement. And she can move half her speed, forcing movement on Lathy. Lathy is stabilized. Gilcena begins dragging her away. That is her turn. It is the goons' turn. They protect the ballista. It is Dusty's turn.
Jackal. It's your turn.
Dusty
really?
has advantage on anyone he attacks.
Alright. I'm going to attack the boss.
Alright.
With advantage. With the short bow.
I believe in you.
27 is going to hit. Roll
Alright.
damage.
So it's like, God, what's my sneak attack? It's been so long. What's my sneak attack right now?
I got you.
I actually have it written down.
66?
76.
76.
7.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Alright.
It's here though.
So /R. It's been so long. Like, what's the command again? Like
/R
/R.
space and then 7d6.
And click.
And then plus like the actual bow,
Yeah,
which is
click
like a
your
1.
You
short
just click
bow.
on the
Oh, so that's
Yeah.
actually 8d6 because they're all d6s. Yay me!
Yeah. Click
Plus
the
4.
short bow and I'll roll your damage for you.
Oh,
Okay,
not
you
bad.
added in there. +4. Shouldn't Dusty have +5 to his stealth? Or rather to his dexterity?
Nope, I'm at a 19.
Okay, cool. Alright.
And then with my bonus action, I will reapply my stealth.
Alright, you
And then I'm going to move.
I'm going to roll in order to stealth. You do have to move somewhere where they can't see you.
Well, yeah, no. Well, I was gonna stealth. Okay, I'll move first, and then
Yeah.
I'll stealth.
I'll say you can go to the south side of the hill and be fine.
About right there.
Yeah.
And then that will be my stealth roll. Okay. I was gonna stealth then move, but all right.
That is your turn. You deal 29 points of damage to Constor.
Like I shot him in the back, and then I went away again.
Lord, the Lomagrat's dealt 29 too, so 29 is 58. Alright. Constor is not bloodied. He is going to use a legendary action at the end of your turn. He attempts to sunder Lumagrax's weapon again.
Motherfucker.
Alright. Brings the fist to the weapon. Give me a contested check.
Oh, Carter special.
I am going to... I will let you roll a percentage die on if that is a critical failure. Roll me a D100.
Inspiration.
I will let you use your inspiration. You did not have advantage on disadvantage on that roll, so roll me another athletics check. 16. It is still going to fail, but I'm not going to apply 2 failures to you, so that is good. Your weapon is at -2 as another crackle of energy comes off his gauntlet. It is Gelsina's turn?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's Altus's turn. There we go. Oh, wait, it's Lathy's. Let me roll when she's getting up. 2 hours. And it is Altus's turn. Altus is God. That's his turn. Altus is God.
Okay. Well.
I'm kidding. Let's see. He's got a 4th level spell. He's got Blight, Major Image, Dispel Magic, Vampiric Touch, Scorching Ray. Oh, I forgot his donkey was with him. My bad. Magic Missile and Disguise Self. Altus is going to look at the party scrambling on the hillside.
I just sworn he had Fireball too, knowing him.
Yeah. He's going to cast a Major Image on the hillside, and he is going to create an object or a creature. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I linked that to myself. Create an object or a creature visible phenomenon that is no larger than a 20-foot cone or cube, 20 feet. I am going to allow him to make a craft check. If he succeeds, he is going to... yeah, he didn't do so well. He tries to make multiple people on the hillside, but he is only going to be able to make one person. In the crossbows rolls, it is going to have an additional target, Altus's Major Image, or the ballistas rolls. Altus then uses a bonus action to consume his 4th level spell slot for sorcery points. Alright, that is his turn. It is Geisen's turn. Yeah. Geisen is going to look at what's going on, and he is going to say, "Spread out! Get to the backside of the hill!" Same thing. Moves here, and force movement is going to pull Lil Haran 5 feet away from Gelsina. That is Geisen's turn. Well, he still has his action. He is going to dash and throw her to the backside of the hill and use the rest of his movement to start getting back into the fight. Alright, let me just make sure I did that properly. He went here, moved there, and moved there. He'd only have, because that would cost him double movement, and he's got 60 feet, so that lands him there. Alright, it is Metra's turn. Yeah, Lathy's taken care of. Netra needs to get back into the fight. That lady's a spellcaster, and she can't be having that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60, 65. Netra lands right there. That is her turn. It is Lumagrax's turn.
Fuck him up!
You are taking -2 to all of your attack rolls. You can just roll normally, and I'll subtract it myself.
Okay.
Alright, you do not have advantage. You can move in between your attack action. You can move into a position where you can get advantage for your next attack. But that 13 does miss.
Yep. Right there. You'd have advantage now.
You have 2 more attack at. That hits. You can roll damage, or you can roll your second attack, because I doubt you'll deal enough damage to kill him.
Ha ha ha. Let's see about that.
24 does hit. You deal 13 points of damage. I'll add up your damage at the end of your turn. You have 1 more attack, and you have the option of action surging.
Do I re-roll 2s as well, or just 1s?
You can re-roll 1s and 2s. It is your choice.
Okay. I shall re-roll the 2.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure Great Master Weapon Fighter says you re-roll them once. So if you re-roll a 2 into a 1, it just stays. But I believe in you. You have a 4 out of 6 chance to get something better.
It's 15.
Alright, that is 15 points of damage. You have 1 more attack.
I believe in you.
I believe.
Oh yeah.
I believe in Steve. Who remembers that? That's old.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you don't remember? Okay. Oh my god!
Oh,
Alright.
yes.
Okay, you are going to hit Constor for 21 points of damage, bringing that total damage to 36. Alexa, what's 58 plus 36?
94.
58 plus 36.
80?
94.
Oh, 94? Okay, cool. That is Lumagrax's turn. It is Lydia's turn.
Can I use my other special ability?
Second wind, you can. It is a bonus action.
How about action surge?
Yes, you can action surge. You can second wind and action surge if you wanted to. You can also, I'm pretty sure if you, did you take the Great Weapon Fighting feat? Immediately after a crit, you do have the option of cleaving.
Oh, I do?
You can attack as a bonus action because you critted.
Yes.
Let me do that then.
Okay, roll me 1 more attack roll. You're rolling with -2. That 23 is going to hit. Roll damage. And you can action search to attack 3 times, I suppose.
Yeah, this is like Game Fighters. They're just blunders.
Alright, that's 14 points of damage. Just click me 3 attacks real quick on your character sheet, and we can see if these hit. Just click it 1, 2, 3, boom, you're set. And it is Lydia and Roman on deck. Okay, so that 16 becomes a 14 and misses. The 20 becomes an 18 and misses. The 30 is going to hit as a critical. Roll me damage for the last one. Did you hear me, Taylor?
Yeah, give me a second.
Would you like me to click it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Damage for Stormbreaker. You have the option of re-rolling a 1. Would you like to?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You are going to deal 14 plus
25.
10, 25 points of damage. Wait, yes. Wait, no. Yes, it is 25. It is 25. Yeah. Boom. I'm there. 25, and that brings your damage to 39. He's not dead, but he's bloodied. I'll add up his total later. That is... Taylor, roll me a die. Evens or odds? Evens, he centers. Odds, he sends another crossbow bolt up the hill.
You want me to roll it?
Yep. Just roll me, or anybody can roll it for me. Well, I'll roll it, I suppose. 1d2. I said evens he sunders, odds he crossbow bolts. I'll take your roll since you rolled it. All right. He is going to sunder. He uses a legendary action, and he casts. He casts break.
I can do magic too. Watch, smash.
All right, you can give me a contested roll to try and parry this thing, fight it off, or move out of the way.
So how many legendary does he have?
He has 2 per round.
Per round, okay.
Yes, he regains them on his turn. Ooh, that nat 20.
It's a bummer.
Please tell me that's an advantage, right?
There is no rule of this edition that says a natural 20 is a success on a ability check. On an attack roll, yes.
It's literally the best you can do, and it doesn't matter.
You are going to parry off like his attack. He goes again to like smash at your weapon. You stand out of the way, and he is going to just like completely turn his pose and uppercut straight into Stormbreaker. With the final flash, Stormbreaker is going to shatter.
Oh my god, he can actually do it.
His gauntlet begins crackling. Oof. He broke.
His gauntlet is the new Stormbreaker.
He broke a cursed magical item that had not been dispelled.
Chaos ensues.
I would like to state that I have cover because the big dwarf in front of me.
There's a big dwarf in front. That's contradictory. Alright. Lumagrats and Constor each take 26 points of damage as a burst of magical energy explodes from Stormbreaker. Roman, give me a reflex saving throw as this wave of magical energy explodes past you. You are going to take 26 damage.
Don't I get bless on my saves?
You do.
14.
You are also going to take the damage.
Well, that's fine. So I take 13 points of damage because I have evasion, unlike you, Blue.
All right, I'm going to rule that Constor is pushed back 5 feet from the explosion into Roman.
He's still up?
Yes, he is. He has taken 39 plus 94 is... Hold on, I have to do this math.
Is it 39 plus 94?
Yeah. Let's
It's
see.
133.
Plus 26 points of damage, 159. He is very bloodied.
So, you moved me.
Yes, and he got pushed back 5 feet into you. So I'll move you right there. Lumagrax got pushed 5 feet back. That is Lumagrax's turn. It is Lydia's turn on the hill. She's been told to get off the hill. Oof. She'll move
God.
here.
Oh,
Alright.
God.
You stupid bitch!
Lydia, staff in her hand is going to... she's going to cast... you know what? She'll cast Sanctuary on herself. And we'll note, because she has concentration on Bless, I'm sorry.
Sanctuary isn't a concentration spell.
Yeah, she's going to go with... I was just thinking that. She's going to go with Sanctuary on her self and say, I will come... Everybody stand down! Zotar is going to counterspell her. And I don't think Netra's going to counterspell that. That is Lydia's turn. Wait, Sanctuary is a
It's an action.
is an action. She rolls a contested athletics check to grapple Constor, and Constor ain't having it. Regardless. All right, that is her turn. It is Roman's turn.
Do I have advantage?
Lydia is armed with her staff. And she is currently trying to grapple him. He has to divide his attention. 19 is going to touch his AC.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you. Oh, baby. Oh, God. What am I gonna do? Menacing attack. We're gonna menacing attack him.
You're gonna scare Constor? He's not afraid
I'm
of
gonna
anything.
scare Constor. Also, I do 23 points of damage.
Oh, that's pretty scary.
28 points of damage, and he has to make a wisdom.
So here's my question.
How do I kill him?
Do you designate it as non-lethal or is it lethal damage?
Absolutely goddamn not! He's gonna die!
How do you kill him?
I am going to just, I'm gonna see, Lydia try to, basically grapple him out, and I'm just gonna, go. It's just no, I break you. Boom!
Alright,
I'm
Straight to the face.
Stonebreaker
Also, I
Bringer.
just murdered a man in front of the woman whose dad I killed, so there's my point.
alright.
No, husband.
You murdered somebody of the life domain. Or you murdered somebody in front of the life domain cleric.
Oh,
Alright,
he'll be back.
that's,
We're not done yet. We're not done.
Yeah,
Turn's not over.
there's Zotar and, Isinias. Isinias.
Ooh, actually, yeah. Yeah, so he's dead.
Leave him alone! He's his best mate!
Okay, over here.
No, you're dead.
And we're gonna hit him.
Alright, roll me an attack roll.
Actually have advantage. Hold up.
15 is not going to hit him.
18.
18
It's probably
does
the
hit.
same.
You can see he is wearing some sort of chain armor. But
So he takes 24 points of damage, and I'm gonna stun him.
alright, he rolls a save. He rolls a 15 against your saving throw. I don't know what it is.
That's actually a good question. I don't have mine.
Okay. Well, it's not his turn for a little while. So, well, it's his turn next. So I actually need that information.
I got you.
It's not his turn for a little while. Oh, it's now.
No. Okay. Key saves are 8 plus my proficiency plus my wisdom. That is a 16.
A 16?
He has to make a DC 16 save.
Okay, he
That was
fails.
15, so he's done.
All right.
We're gonna hit him with an unarmed. We're gonna hit him with an unarmed.
Okay.
I missed. Well, yeah.
He-
I'm
that
assuming
is-
that I don't think a 16 can hit his CC.
Well, I think as he being under the stun condition, you do have advantage on attacks against him. He's like disoriented or something.
Well, if you're gonna say that, then I'm just gonna here and then.
If I lied, I'll take it back. But yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure that's right.
All right. So a stun creature is incapacitated. And automatically fails. Attack rolls have advantage. That
Okay, cool. So then the 16 plus the bless is a 19. So you
that
take
hits.
8 more.
He takes 8 points of damage, bringing his total to 36. All right, that is your turn. It is Asanius's. Stupid Dorman names. Okay. Anyways, it's his turn. He is stunned until the end of your next turn, or the start of your next turn. It is Zotar's turn. Zotar, seeing Constor go down, she is going to run over to his side and give him a medicine check. And
that man's very dead already.
well, he's dying, and she's gonna say, "Please, we yield! We yield!" Hovering over Zotar's body. It is Fravia's turn.
Man, they're saying they're yielding, you know? That makes me feel bad.
They did shoot us with a ballista.
How far away is the ballista?
The ballista, it's if you're judging from the distance that it took them to walk here and that they're aimed up on the hillside for you, it can't be more than 1,000 feet from you. You think, like, after looking at it, you're going to be able to surmise probably about 500, 600 feet from you.
Damn. Alright, I'm gonna ask you about this, Brandon, since I'm not it's kind of like the wording is weird. Alright, so I want to cast Call Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
That's his range 120 feet.
Yes.
But in the wording it says, choose a point you can see within range. So, like, what would be sight, normally? Is it 120 feet?
Can you see it?
Yeah, it's within range, so the range is 120 feet of something you can see. You are not going to be able to target the ballista. It is out of your range. The ballista is targetable by a longbow or heavy crossbow, shooting at disadvantage if you move towards it.
Okay, I was just wondering, because the wording was, like, throwing me off. Like, what you can see in 120 feet, that's got me confused. Alright, things are so much easier when we were fighting this guy and they wanted to kill us.
You know, why can't we all just mutually kill each other? Make it easy, morally.
Bravia will move next to Zotar. And let's see. Oh, this will work. I'm just gonna cast Hold Person on.
Alright. She is going to look up at you and she's going to look up at you and say, "I need to..." She casts Counterspell on you. Netra is going to counterspell her. She will roll against that hold person. I'm just roll a d20. She's going to fail before I add up any bonuses. Alright. She is paralyzed. She falls over, unable to control her body.
So, Fravia, does she have time to say anything?
Fravia? Yes, she does.
Yeah, alright, it's just that you tried to kill us. Why should we show you mercy? Right now, you are my prisoner.
Yeah, you see her eyes look northwards, but she can't move the rest of her body. Petrificus totalis. That is her turn. Your turn. It is the ballista's turn. The ballista does not have the guidance of
flag.
Yeah, so they are rolling attack rolls. Now let's see. They are rolling against Geisen, Lethe, Gelsina, and Altus's Altus's major image. They are going to attack Altus's major image. I'm not going to bother rolling the attack roll. Well, I guess I will in case it's a nat 1 critical failure. Alright, the crossbow bolt is going to launch through the air and strike into the hillside in the camp, passing straight through Altus's major image. It is Constor's turn. He rolls a death saving throw. Alright, it is Gilcina's turn. She has stabilized Lethe. Gilcina rolls an intelligence check. Spear in hand. She already moved 5 feet? She gets there, charging, yelling, "Ah!" The goons continue to protect the ballista. It is Dusty's turn.
So, a lot's happened. Who are my targets?
That's how I felt too.
Who's
when
available
it
to
got my
shoot?
turn.
Zotar is under the effects of a hold person. She has yielded. Constor is down.
But is he dead?
Sanius is he's rolling death saving throws. Sanius is stunned. He is also bloodied. The
Okay,
crossbow
I think,
the ballista is shooting in the distance.
How far is the ballista from me? And god, that's loud.
It is 500 feet.
I'm just going to get as close as I can, stealth to the ballista, since they don't appear to be stopped. What direction are they in? I can't really
They are
see them.
eastward, so you can stealth, and I would say you can take the dash action, and moving at half your speed, you can move 60 feet if you double dash.
Okay. Do I not? Oh, no, we've been over this.
Yeah,
No,
it's rangers are the ones who can move at their full speed stealth. It is Lethe's turn. She wakes up in 2 hours. It is Altus's turn. Altus will also roll a free intelligence check. Nope. Ain't got that. Altus burns his, oh, he's only got a first level spell. Nope, he's gonna consume his sorcery points as a bonus action for a second level spell. And he is going to cast Scorching Ray without advantage at Asanius. Alright, he is going to hit and hit, dealing 16 points of fire damage, bringing the total to 46 points of damage that Insanius has taken. Alright, that is Otis's turn. He'll move forward. He gets 5 extra feet of movement. He's a dwarf, so he only has 25, and he gets there. Alright, that's Geisen's turn. Geisen is going to move 65 feet towards Lydia. Alright. Oh, I never rolled a Lil Haren's initiative. I was like, why isn't a Lil Haren doing anything? She moves at 19 next round. She's getting her footing on the other side of the rainy hill. Alright. Top of the round. It's Netra's turn. Netra gets a free intelligence check. Nope. I will roll Netra a morality die on her disposition towards these people. 100 is more in their favor. The lower is less in their favor. Netra, they killed Lethe. She readies an action. She holds her mace above Zotar's head. She attacks if the party continues fighting. It is Lumagrax's turn. The remains of Stormbreaker are in front of you. They are leaking mist and essence of the astral sea.
I don't know what to do.
I mean, oh, Lumagrax. Well, nope, you're too emotionally disturbed at the loss of your sword to get a free intelligence check. I'm sorry.
Do I still have the hilt of the sword?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I will allow you a Arcana check to decipher what's going on with your sword.
Arcana. Let me see. A 3.
Yeah, you don't know anything about magic.
Nope, I don't.
Alright, what do you want to do?
I still have a great sword.
Yeah, you got a regular greatsword. You're still good for the
Yeah.
stabby stabs. There's a stunned person in front of Roman. There's a paralyzed person in front of Fravia. And there is a crossbow, or there's a ballista in the distance.
I also have lightning breath.
I don't... well, yeah, you can lightning breath one to the north.
Yeah.
You can lightning breath him in a 30-foot line. I would rule any way you can get this guy is going to click. Well, I don't know. That wouldn't hit either of them. Yeah, if you hit Zotar, you have to hit Lydia.
And I don't want to do that. Okay.
I'm put you on a timer, Taylor. 12 seconds.
I'll get my greatsword out. Does that take an action?
It is free.
It's a free.
Yep, you can interact one item for free.
I'll get out my greatsword and I'm going to move back here.
Alright, roll me 3 attack rolls. With advantage. The stunning question, can you deal 20 damage between 3 hits?
Well, given that they all hit.
Let's find out.
I think 12, 8. Yep. Alright, how do you designate it as non-lethal or do you kill him?
I kill him.
Alright, how do you do so?
I chop off his head.
Alright, and I never have to say his name again. He is beheaded. That is your turn. It is Lydia's turn. Lydia is entitled to a free intelligence check. And the rank...
Weighted D20s?
She is too emotionally disturbed. She's going to cast Cure Wounds on Constor. And she is going to restore 4 points of HP to him. Constor looks around, blinking in the water. He is conscious. Lydia is going to say, nobody has to lose their lives out here. It is Roman's turn.
Looks at the guy I stunned.
Are you seriously saying that after what we just did?
Blathy did.
Oh, I get a
Almost
free
did.
intelligence check, don't I?
You are entitled to one.
Yay. Fucking 7.
Woo!
I don't need a goddamn check. I know what the check's for.
What is the
Check
check
is
for?
if we murder everybody who's calling off the ballista.
I will give that to you for free. You don't have to roll an intelligence check for it. That is what it is for.
Hey, stone broke. Call off your stupid ballista. I'm not nearly as nice as she is.
Alright. He will respond on his turn. Do you ready an action?
Yeah, if he tries anything, like if that ballista fires, if he throws a hand at me, I will end him.
All right.
If I end him, I will take the attack action.
Zotar is stunned or is paralyzed. It is Fravia's turn. The ballista will fire before Fravia.
I want to note that I'm not counting that one because I realize he hasn't had a chance yet. I feel like that ballista will fire and that will trigger my action and I'll kill him and like.
Okay,
I'm not that dumb.
Yeah. Fravia, what do you want to do? Ramon, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
I was muted.
Okay, I was going to say if you're AFK, I was just going to come back to you.
Well, there's not much I can do. Ballista's too far away. Stonebroke is here, still getting his stuff together. So I will just keep hold on the lady.
Alright, the ballista fires at Altus's major image, which is still up somehow. I'll give it an attack roll just in case it critically fails. It rolls a 14 before any bonuses. It is fine. The hill shudders again as mud and stone go everywhere as the ballista bolt digs into it. Constor is going to come to, and he is going to look up and say, Insinuous, or Insinuous, wave the flag. Tell the men to stop firing. As his head pops down. Constor has surrendered.
I believe we have a problem.
Looks over at Grax.
Hey, my sword was destroyed, so...
Why didn't you just brutally murder Constor?
Because he was already dead!
Gilcina is gonna roll. I'll give her another free intelligence check. Nope. Oh god. Gilcina's going to walk over to Constor and start waving the flag. She makes a performance check to try and do some of the movements that she saw him do. Yeah. They're gonna be confused. That's Gilcina's turn. We don't have to move in initiative order anymore. The ballista will fire at you guys ever so often. You guys have until Altus's major image runs out. Alright. So, Dusty is creeping closer to the ballista. It's going to be a couple rounds before he gets there.
Yeah.
Fravia has Zotar held. Constor he is bloodied and wounded, and he's probably got an eye like puffed over. Rains everywhere.
I'll release the hold person on her at this point.
Okay. Zotar is going to run over to the flag because she knows the movements, and she's going to start waving it. That is not before the crossbow, or rather the ballista, got another shot off on the hillside. That said, they are going to stop firing as you see the goons stop loading it and aiming it in the direction. With that, you guys have won combat. Congratulations.
Feel so unfulfilled.
I don't feel like I won.
None of us won.
Constor was the overkill of the assassins of of all the others after they got their chance of. He was like, all right, bring in the big guns. But he turned out being the only assassin now. But yeah, Constor is gonna be coughing on the ground and say, normally I'm the breaker, but now I'm broke.
I've made that joke like 4 times already.
He's gonna say, I was the first one ever to say it. Today. Ilderon is going to walk up to him on the ground and kneel and say, you were paid 2,000 gold to hunt us down and 2,000 gold when you bring her head in. Where's the money? He's going to say, it's back at our camp. Lilharan's going to look towards Lemigrax and say, Lemigrax, as she begins walking over the foothills.
Yes?
Yeah.
She turns around and says, come with me. Come, I'm going to the camp. We need the gold to pay the assassins that we hired to attack the other assassins.
But I want to know what he did to my sword.
He broke it with his hands. Incidentally, where did you get that gauntlet?
But how did he do that?
He's going to say, Queer. Yeah. Lots of things come into the port there. It's imported from my homeland.
We're totally gonna burn it, right?
No, I want it! He has a hand that can break legendary weapons! I want the hand!
I believe to the victor ship goes.
But I go with Ilderon.
Since you were showing hesitation, I didn't get a chance to explain this. A lot was happening. She didn't stop walking, but Gelsina started walking with her instead.
I'm gonna hustle too.
Yeah.
And I move faster, so.
It is you, Gelsina, Ilderon, and now Roman. Zotar, over Constor's body, is going to pull off the gauntlet and throw it on the ground. And Constor's going to say, no, I'll be damned if I give up my breaker fist. And she's going to say,
I mean, I guess we'll have to kill you for it. We never said we were good guys.
Lydia is going to look at Dusty and it's like, we're not killing anyone in this field. They're hired by somebody who wants my head. She's,
yeah, and therefore they knew the risk, and therefore it's free game.
As she says that, Bravia will look at the dead body that Grax killed.
Oh God, she doesn't notice.
Don't keep her eyes away from it.
Well, no, there are no death saving throws for a decapitated body. I was like, oh, let me roll this. Nope. No.
Yeah, no, still headless.
All right. I'll roll her a perception check if she tracks Fravia's vision, and she is. She's gonna see like Fravia, and then look to the ground and see the decapitated dwarf on the ground, and she's gonna put both of her hands to her mouth.
I would just look away, unless you're into that.
Constor's gonna like look over and say, he was my best mate. Guess I gotta find a new one.
Anyways, we picked up that glove. Make sure you pick up that glove.
Quite a long mourning period, I see. Alright.
Geisen is going to look at the party and say, well, what do we do with them? Constor is going to cough and say, we're mercenaries. We take the contract, but we're not assassins. Warriors first. You beat us in an open field. I won't pursue. Netra's gonna look and say, so we just let them go?
I don't know. Can I write an insight on that?
I mean, I'm thinking.
You can.
Aren't you with us?
I'm assuming Dusty went back after the fight was, after they
Yeah, we were...
I can't tell shit.
If we were done, well, I mean, I was stealthing around. You don't know where I was. I just pop out of,
Well, I mean, that was me as a player. I'm not there, so...
I mean, I wasn't that far looking at the map.
Alright. If the party wants a second to think about what they... Oh, rolling insight. I mean, from what you can tell, he's probably telling the truth. He's pretty beat up right now. He's only got, the 6 HP Lydia gave to him. Or the 4 HP Lydia gave to him.
He's pretty much at our mercy. They don't seem the usual type for as assassin. As he says, they probably are just mercenary. Money is money for them after all.
He is gonna say, was gonna use that other 2,000 to buy a new ballista. I think if we had 2.
2 would be really cool.
That would be overkill, yes.
But it would be cool!
Yes,
But imagine if we had a ballista!
Zotar.
I want a ballista now!
Zotar's gonna say, oh, Constor, I told ya! Those are so outdated. They have these things in a Lunagai. The Kenons.
They're useless. You should totally buy a second ballista.
That's what we should invest in. As she strokes his head. Consor is going to get up, plant his axe into the ground, and stand to his feet. And he's gonna look at Lydia and say, well, dams, I owe you one. Get out of my sight. And he begins hobbling off. Zotar's gonna follow him. Oh, Zotar is going to run over to Sanius's corpse and grab his dog tag. They begin moving back towards the camp.
You did grab the glove, right, Rob?
No, he threw it off.
Yeah, it's on the ground in the middle of the party.
I am with Ilderon, so I'm not there.
Yeah. Oh, then I will pick it up. I thought you were still with us then. I saw your character on the map. I thought you were you were.
Oh, I didn't move my character because we're not in combat.
Oh, yeah, I can move us back to the map. Alright, Lil Haran, Lumigrax, and Galcina. Moving to the camp, there are a total of 8 dwarves around this ballista, shuffling around. 2 are going to grab crossbows, and another 3 are going to start moving the ballista to aim it on you, but you guys can, from this range, easily just step to the side, and they start moving it to the other side, like all of their shoulders on this thing, and then you step to the side, and then start moving it again. Lil Haran's gonna speak up and say, Constor has yielded. The money you took from the contract, give it to us and we'll leave you alone. They see Constor hobbling towards the camp in the distance. One of them's going to say, Captain Constor fell in a fight?
Yeah, I kicked his ass. So listen to the lady, or follow your captain's lead.
So are you like the breaker?
Yeah, I do that.
I mean, he did break a legendary weapon.
So the one on the ballistas, like as they are moving to get this better trained on you guys. At this point, you guys are like right in front of the ballista. I cannot track onto. He's gonna say, all right, you heard the Stonebreaker breaker. Give him the gold and let's pack up camp.
Stonebreaker breaker.
Looking in the distance, Zotar is waving a flag, and he's gonna say, "Oh, that's the retreat. All right. Just stay at the bottom of the hill." One of the dwarves is one of the dwarves holding the crossbows at you guys is going to run over the hillside. You can't see him, and he comes back and throws a sack. It falls into a puddle with a heavy jumbling of coins and gems and rocks and things. A little Harn is going. Alright, yeah.
I guess I'll pick it up and I'll kind of look at a little hard and be like, is this fine?
Well, you guys are kind of in a no man's land right now. You're at the bottom of the hillside. The crossbow can't get you, but the rest of the ranged attacks can. If you move forward and get it, Roman can, and it's kind of like a little tent, so just like, you reach, you grab
I'm
it,
good.
and
Shoot
yeah.
me. Fucking shoot.
And she's gonna look at you, just kind of like that confirmation nod. Looking inside the
1,000 gold worth of bag.
You can't count it all, but yeah, like looking in, there's a bunch of riches in here. And yeah, if you give her that confirmation, she's not gonna bow. She doesn't owe these people that level of service. She's gonna turn around and start walking. Gailcina is gonna say, "Yeah, that's right, yeah!" Holding her spear.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So I guess I can safely rejoin everybody, having pocketed the wealth.
Yeah, you guys pass Constor hobbling through the field with his wife.
We took one life today.
Constor.
I say we. The trader took.
Constor
Actually,
is
no, it's
gonna
Jack.
stop you for a second and say, "Hey kid, you got a hell of a punch on, or you got a hell of a swing on that thing. You ever looking to make some gold around Northern Ardor? The Stonebreaker clan's always looking for you, are always looking to hire some muscle."
Who is he saying that to?
To Roman, who punched him in the face.
Thanks. I got it from my dad. I'll keep it in mind.
What's your name, kid?
Roman Drake.
Yeah, it keeps walking.
I've made an enemy today.
Oh.
Oh, that's a Dwarven grunt of respect.
Was it a dwarven grunt of respect?
It's like
You made a friend today!
It's like the Ted Bundy, I think, from Married with Children or whatever. Just like, you know, a grunt
Or
can
like
mean a lot of
like
things.
Tim Allen from Home Improvement.
All right. Otherwise, you guys are able to pack up your camp for the morning, and what's left of your camp. Let's see who lost some bed. No, I'm not going to do that to you guys. Ballista bolts just threw mud everywhere. But for the most part, all your guys' stuff is fine. Except Stormbreaker. Don't remove it from your character sheet.
Oh, you're gonna get a visit from Renalta.
Can I pick up the pieces?
Yes, yes, you can.
Record? That's what I'm gonna do.
All
That's
right.
gonna be fun.
Do you guys want to head into Darendar?
What time is it?
It is the early morning.
10:16.
No, I meant like in real life. It's like
Oh.
10:06.
Yeah, we're about to be done for the night.
Alright.
Is this the real life?
If you guys want, we can end here and pick up at the gates of Darendar next week. I was.
That seems good.
Okay, yeah, I was. Wasn't gonna take us past 10:30. All right. Yeah, you guys beat the Stonebreaker mercenary group. They weren't going to attack originally. They were gonna just kind of watch you guys a little bit more. But an event die rolled a 96. I was like, I guess like after he gets a lay of the land, he'll do like a little parlay, and then try and get out of this. And then as he's like there, it's just like, wait, are you guys not gonna attack us? And he's like, well, no, we like fighting, but we just can't kill Lydia. So they're just kind of in a bad situation, but it's cool. Anyways, experience for them. Let's see. He was worth 1,600 with the ballista, or 1,000, and I will rule what's her face as a caster out of Volo's guide. So let me see what she was equivalent to. Because I am not making her a. I'm not making her a archmage. All right, she is worth 5,000 experience. And Sanius was worth 700. I am not going to give you guys experience for the goons. They were not engaged. So all in all, that was 2,700 for combat experience, and then I will give you guys story experience too. I'm sorry, 20,700 divided by Lydia. Or actually, let me just go down this. Netra, Lumagrax, Lydia, Roman, Fravia, Gilcina, Dusty, Lathy, Altus, Geisen, and Alil Haran.
It's 11.
Yeah. Alright, so that's going to be 1,881 experience. I'm gonna round that to 1,809 or 1,900 experience for combat. And then let's see for story stuff that happened. Altus drove off.
By Nefano. Or actually, I guess the other way around.
Yeah, Altus drove off Nefano in a spell duel, and it was completely even until Altus rolled a critical. So I will give you guys experience for that. I'll give you guys major experience. And And then I will also give you guys minor experience for not killing Constor in front, even though you killed Constor in front of Lydia, not re-killing Constor in front of Lydia. Lydia would try and revivify the other dwarf, but she does not have a diamond.
I do.
Would you give it to her?
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to earn brownie points.
Alright, yeah, she will revivify that other dwarf. I'll give you guys...
Go to some mate pack.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a major experience for that. Yeah, sending him back. Aw, there you go.
Yeah, not like Haldora cares.
I don't think Renaldo's gonna like that.
Ronaldo has to okay it. If he makes it out, it's good. I know.
Like
I've done this before.
The sword that she gave me broke.
Okay, no, she's not going to be happy about that, and that's fine. We're just going to get a big angry lecture from Haldora, and I'm going to be like,
Alright.
Haldora!
Only experience for the sword breaking.
Do you get experience for the sword breaking? No.
Story experience.
Oh, story experience?
I mean, if I wanted to be a dick, I would say no, because we're going to probably have a follow-up that will get us it.
Yeah, your time of being tied to Stormbreaker and the Gatekeeper is not over yet. You still got to do the thing she asked you to do. She's only asked you to do 2 things. So if you do the second thing, you're probably good. Go kill the 5th Ascendant. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be 3,000 experience as far as major things go, and then plus the 1,900 is 4,900 experience for tonight. I'm also going to...
Total?
Huh?
So the 4,900 is total?
Yes. I'm also going to give inspiration to Fravia, and... Did I give inspiration to... I did give inspiration to Lumagrax last session. I'm going to give inspiration to Roman this session.
Yay.
Alright.
That earned it.
Then your guys' next session is going to be on the 26th. I would like to catch you guys up to the rest of the groups because you're behind in episodes. Do you...
I can do it next week.
Okay. Well, no, I'm not scheduling a bonus session. I'm debating on saying your next calendar session is play regardless of attendance. I am going to rule next calendar sessions play regardless of attendance. Darren Dar isn't
Just
super important.
no one shows up.
Yeah. Alright, so...
An accent all by himself.
Random plays with himself.
Yeah, the 26th is your guys' next session. So the last thing for tonight's broadcast, 4,900 experience, and the 26th is your next session.